Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, Spirit of Justice. Today, we are starting the final case of the main, excluding the DLC, Turnabout Revolution. Let us begin. This is a very long case. But why is this?
It's time for a revolution!
Why is the cutscene so slow?
Who's there?
It is I, the Plumed Punisher, warrior of Neo Twilight Realm.
Good people of Kurain, we can't allow things to go on like this. The Defense Culpability Act has done nothing but produce countless victims of wrongful convictions. The time to act is now, for we, the Defiant Dragons, have obtained the ultimate weapon, the Founder's Orb. And to the Garenian regime, make no mistake about it, I will personally dethrone you. A dragon never yields. Nor will he rest until his revolution is complete.
I don't know why the cutscene was so slow there. May 16th, 11 a.m., Write Anything Agency. We're Apollo again. Attorney's badge. Tracy Wright, age 17, a particular set of circumstances led her to being adopted by Mr. Wright, a world-class magician on the rise. Athena Sykes, age 19, the youngest lawyer in our agency. She apparently studied psychology in Europe. Phoenix Wright, age 35. My boss. He's taught me a lot about what it means to be a lawyer. Nayuta Sadmati, age 25, a prosecutor from Kurain. He's also a monk, which explains why he's known as the last rights prosecutor. And this concludes our report on the recent television hijacking incidents in Kurain. But really, who could have anticipated such a surprising turn of events? Did you hear that, Polly? Someone hijacked the airwaves over there. It's like something out of a movie. Apollo? Hold on. Yeah. That feels better. Dirk, what are you up to this time? Wait a second. Do you know the TV hijacker or something, Apollo? You could say that, but it was a long time ago. And why do you know someone like that? I mean, they're calling him an insurgent. Yeah, about that. I'm actually a rebel. Hey now, is that any way to talk about the man who raised you? Huh? Hey there, Apollo. A long time no see. How have you been, son? It's that guy that was on TV. Ha! Guilty as charged. Surprised to see me, Apollo? I just beamed in from Kurain, and boy are my arms tired. This can't be happening. I must be dreaming, or hallucinating, or both. No, you're not, Apollo. It's that TV hijacker / insurgent in the flesh. I'm so confused.
Mr. Hijacker, sir, I have so many questions. I don't even know where to begin. So, let's start about that bit with the man who raised you.
Wait, don't tell me you haven't told anyone about me, son. It's okay to brag about it. Tell everyone your old man's me, the rebel Dirk. I mean, my face is all over TV these days. I'm practically a celebrity. Trucy, what do you say we close up early today?
What? Why?
Aw, come on, son. No need for the cold shoulder. I know I'm going to regret this, but... What do you want, Dirk? You just show up here without warning after all this time. What gives? I came all this way to see you, son. Come, rejoice. Right. Why don't you tell me the real reason you're here? Well, okay, so maybe there's a little something I need your help with too. But the fact is I came here to see you. That's the honest truth. Yes, I think we've established that. Figures. I haven't seen him in 10 plus years and he's already asking for a favor. He really is a rebel in the purest sense. He just does whatever he pleases.
Come on, Pally, we need details. Inquiring minds want to know.
Okay, hold your horses. First, I've got a few questions of my own. Not what I meant to press. What's that? It's my attorney's badge. I can relate. I used to want to show mine off too. But don't ever show it to anyone in Kraine. They'll run you right out of town the moment they find out you're a lawyer. I wonder how it went for Mr. Wright. Knowing him, he probably flashed his left and right. He has, I have. You know me so well, Apollo. Dirk Sodmati, age 45, leader of the Defiant Dragons and the man who raised me. He was a lawyer once. One of the few times we get to examine Charlie. This is one of those okay. This is one of those contraptions for cutting people into pieces.
How did you know that, Mr. Dirk?
Well, it just so happens I've been in one of these myself. Really?
You have?
Yes, once when I was being held prisoner by Minister Ingo's secret police. They tried to torture me into revealing one of my compatriots' hideouts. That's a torture device. This is a magic prop, Dirk. Man, I barely escaped that thing alive.
Well, you have my respect as a magician for your death-defying spirit.
That's Charlie the houseplant. You know, my idol used to have a houseplant too. We called it Apollo.
I bet it was a cactus. Cactus.
How'd you guess?
Because Polly's hair is just as spiny.
Hey, leave my hair out of this.
And he has a prickly attitude to boot.
I better quit while I'm ahead. Okay, I'm just gonna examine this too, because I think it's the legal book saying, why, this is Apollo's journal. Huh? What's it doing in the office?
It's magic.
Let's see what he wrote. No, don't! Huh. There's nothing in here. What?
This calls for a special spell. Presto Diaro.
Why? There's writing appearing right before my very eyes.
Like I said, it's magic. Now go ahead, read to your heart's content.
Wow. I mean, give me that! Yeah, fuck it, I'll examine other things. What's this with the bright red jacket? Who would wear such a garish thing?
Maybe one of our clients forgot it here.
I'd love to get a look at the man who dare wear something like this.
Me too.
I know we don't wear it much, but just know it's mine, right? More magic props. No. I've seen a ring like this before. I used to be quite good with these. Really? Why don't you show us? Well, if you insist, I'll show you the act of daring do I used to perform to supplement my income. First, I have to light the ring on fire. Then I'll jump through it. That's a fire route. This is a kid's toys, Dirk. This is one seriously cluttered office. I mean, do you really need a piano here?
Well, it has sentimental value for Daddy, you see.
Yeah, but this office could use a little help with its bottom line. What if we sold it?
Apollo! You better give me a cut of the proceeds when you do.
Money before memories, eh? This office's finances really must be in dire straits, then. No, I can't examine him? Crazy. Is this one? No? Okay, that's everything. Pleased to meet you, little lady. My name is Dirk Sodmati. I'm a rebel by trade.
A rebel? But on TV they were calling you an insurgent. So which is it? Personally, I vote for a rebel with a cause. A real headache for anyone in your way.
Trucy! Ha 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 ha! You got me there. I'm the head of a resistance group. The Defiant Dragons. We're like the good, the bad, and the ugly, but without the good part. In Krainu, I'm like the boogeyman. A tall tale parents used to spook their kids straight.
That's too bad. You seem like you'd be a fun, cool guy to hang out with.
This little lady's a real catch, son. I'm talking bride material, if you get my drift. I'm going to shoot you. First of all, I met her when she was 15. Second of all, even though Apollo doesn't know this, they're siblings. They're related. Wait, what?
Oh, stop it! You're embarrassing me, Dad.
No, I don't. Why are they doing this joke? She's a plucky one, alright. Someone pluck me out of my misery.
Now, about that man who raised your business.
Foster father.
What did Mr. Dirk mean when he said that he's the man who raised you, Apollo?
The truth is, I grew up in the kingdom of Krain. Did I, never mention that?
Oh, so you grew up in... Krain? Wait, are you saying... You're not from around here, Polly?
No, it's just I was raised in Krain when I was really little.
Still, that's a shocker. It's like I hardly know anything about you.
I really don't like this backstory for Apollo. It's way too out there for what we already knew about him.
How come you never told me?
Apollo, you really haven't said a word about your past, have you? What, that I was raised by a wanted criminal? It's like a bad joke.
It does sound rather melodramatic. I doubt anyone would ever believe you. Would even believe you. So, you two haven't seen each other in a while, huh?
You could say that. I'd wager it's been at least 10 years.
Wow! That's a really long time.
Yeah, well, I figured he'd forgotten about me. Not a chance. It's just, well, starting a revolution takes time, and keeping it going even more so. And being a wanted man, I couldn't just hop on a plane to come say hello. I get it. It's fine. Although, truth be told, it's weird having Dirk suddenly show up acting all paternal. I'd even almost forgotten about Kurain. No, that's not it. That's not true. I probably tried to forget about it on purpose.
Now then, Mr. Dirk, what is it we can help you with?
I need to get my hands on the Founder's Orb, the most sacred treasure of Kurain. That's where you come in. The Founder's Orb.
Wait, but didn't you say you already have it in that broadcast of yours?
Don't go believing everything you see on TV, little lady. No one's seen hide nor hair of the Founder's Orb for some time.
No way!
So that was just a bluff? What are you going to do if you don't find it? I don't know. Because that just means we have to find it, son. Because I can't really back down now, can I? Different year, same old Dirk. It's all coming back to me now. Hold on. I think I read something about this in the newspaper a while back. Something about you guys stealing a secret treasure from Temple's treasure room? That's a load of crock. We didn't lay a finger on the orb. Really? Yes. Baseless allegations. All of it. Our enemy has really found a way to keep us on our toes.
Oh, so it's like a setup.
That's the long and short of it. However, my compatriot has been hot on the orb's trail. And just the other day, his hard work finally paid off. We now know the Founder's Orb is in Kurain Village. Kurain Village? Yes. I hear there are spirit mediums there. They even have direct relations with Kurain. Spirit mediums, right. Some doctor of archaeology there supposedly has the orb. His name is Archie Buff. My Defiant Dragon compatriot has already made contact with him. Apparently someone asked the doctor to study the orb. So whoever asked him to do that is the real thief? Most likely. And do you think this guy will just hand the orb over to you? My compatriot, Dats, says Dr. Buff has already promised to do so. It seems he knew it had been stolen and wanted to do the right thing. Dats. I remember running around with him when I was a kid. So he's here too, huh? Apollo, I want you to be present as my lawyer when I take possession of the orb. Would you do that for me? You gonna pay me? Fine, but I'll charge my standard fee. Now, tell me about the Founder's Orb. I just wanted, do we have Dats? Did we get that? We got Dats and Archie. What the fuck? Archie Buff, age 64. And that's a stack in Minecraft. An archaeologist in Cryan Village. He was asked by someone to study the Founder's Orb. That's horrible, age 46. A member of the Defiant Dragons and Dirk's right-hand man. He's always been one to laugh at just about anything. If I remember correctly, the Founder is always depicted as a faceless spirit medium.
What do you mean, faceless?
Images of the Founder, the Holy Mother of Kurain, never show her face. To depict it is to commit the greatest taboo in Kurainism. The greatest taboo, huh? I wonder why. I mean, what could she have looked like to make them hide her face like that? As for the Founder's Orb, it was discovered during an excavation 8 years ago. It has an interesting legend that goes along with it. It's said that there's a riddle to the orb, and that anyone who can solve it will receive immense spiritual power from the founder herself. Sounds like one big fairy tale to me. In any case, it's just what us defiant dragons need to get our revolution started. With it, we can gain the spiritual power and thus the legal authority to rule Kurain. Wait, suppose I believe this legend, then anyone could become king or queen? And that's why you think it'll help you overthrow the Guran regime? Only the rulers of Kurain have ever laid eyes on the orb, Apollo. A legendary treasure that bestows immense spiritual power. Doesn't that sound like something you would want to see with your own two eyes? That does sound just a tiny bit intriguing. Founder's Orb added to the court record, an actual treasure of the Kingdom of Kurain. None of those in the royal family have laid eyes on it. And that should just about cover everything. Any other questions? Not right now. Ah, I almost forgot. I brought you a present. Eat up, son. Sushi? I figured you probably couldn't afford 3 square meals a day, so...
Yay! I was just thinking it was time for lunch.
You dig in too, little lady. After all, we're practically family, right?
Thanks, Dad. Oh, that tuna looks good. Nom 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 nom.
This salmon sushi's got my name on it. Chomp chew chew chew. I'm a train. Aren't you hungry, son? This is some of the best sushi you'll ever have. I'm good. Oh, well, okay then. Actually, I have one more present for you. Here. What's this? A picture of your father. It's been 23 years since he passed away. Huh? This is my father? His name was Jove Justice. Jove? I haven't talked to you about your real father in some time, but as you know, he was a musician, a wandering minstrel, if you will, and a talented one at that. Why? Why are you giving this to me now? I thought it was sad you didn't know what your old man looked like. I searched high and low to find that one picture.
What's wrong, Apollo? Don't you want it?
I don't know. I mean, it's not like I ever met the guy. Well, I went through all the trouble of finding it, so go on, take it. And don't ever let it go, you hear? Photo of my father added to the court record. A picture of my biological father, Jove Justice, who died in Kurain. Well, now that our bellies are full, what do you say we hit the road? Did we get Jove as a thing? No. Okay. One second. Hey, Trucy! Any idea where Athena is?
She left early this morning to pick up Daddy from the airport.
Oh, I almost forgot. Mr. Wright is coming back today.
Yeah, but I wonder why he cut his trip short like that. Anyway, shouldn't they have been back by now?
Knowing Athena, she probably got lost. Well, there's no point in sitting around here waiting. Let's get going.
I can't wait to see that super mysterious treasure.
To Kurain Village, then. The Founder's Orb awaits. Do we have a... No, okay. I do like how we have Juicy here with us. I'm Mr. May 16th, Kurain Village. So, this is Kurain. The mystical village of spirit channeling. I'm not sure if I like this version of this music. And where ancient traditions come alive. This is a real peaceful... It looks like a real peaceful place. Ah, I love the air here. Nothing beats the mountains, huh, Apollo? Come to think of it. We used to live way up in the mountains, too. Just like this. Sure brings back memories. Those were the days. The three of us living happily in peace.
I still can't wrap my mind around it at all, you know? That Mr. Dirk is not only Polly's daddy, but Prosecutor Sadmati's as well. And the way you two talked about it like it was nothing, the whole bus ride here.
I guess it is a lot to take in.
So tell me, Mr. Dirk, what was Apollo like as a kid?
Oh, he was full of piss and vinegar. He was. A real rascal. He and Naruto used to run around in the open fields, naked as jaybirds. I've even got pictures of him posing in his birthday suit. Okay. Whoa, Dirk!
No way! Prosecutor Sadmati used to be like that too?
The two of them would end up with leeches on their butts and cry like babies. See, I think it's weird to brag about having a picture of your naked child. Like, I know it's not sexual in nature, but like... Why are you telling people that? Dirk, don't you think you've said enough? You're no fun.
Yeah, I wanted to hear more about the misadventures of Polly.
Who's this?
Hey, what are you people doing here?
Emma? You know this lady, son? Yeah, this is Emma Skye. She's a detective.
Technically speaking, I'm a forensics expert, but I'll let that slide. Anyway, I can't say I'm surprised to see you here. You always seem to pop up whenever there's trouble afoot. Still, what are the odds of running into you here in the boonies?
By trouble, you mean you're investigating a case?
Does it look like I'm here to sightsee? Wait, don't tell me. You're not here to see Dr. Buff, are you?
Huh? How'd you know that? We're actually on our way to meet with him right now.
Figures. Well, follow me. I'll show you the way.
Really? Don't look a gift horse in the mouth, son. Just follow the nice lady. Mass transit and electronic communications. This country's infrastructure is really advanced compared to Kurain. Why don't you see the sights once you have the orb? Well, I guess I could use a break. How about you show me around? Oh, I'll probably be busy with work, so, I see.
What are you talking about, Polly? Your only work right now is cleaning the office.
The Founder's Orb should be with the doctor right now. What do you say we go take a gander? What if he doesn't have it? What if you come all the way from Kurain for nothing? Came all the way from Kurain for nothing. I'll cross that bridge if and when I come to it. Besides, even if I leave empty-handed, at least I got to see you, son. Oh, thanks. No, I really mean it. I want to see Emma's profile. Emma Skye, age 27. A detective. It looks like she finally became the forensic investigator she always wanted to be. Case brief. Founder's Orb, retrieval request. Client Dirk Zalmati, age 45. Notes. Witnessed the transfer of the Founder's Orb. The other party is an archaeologist from Kurain Village. May 16th, Korean Village. Doctor's study. So, this is Dr. Buff's study.
Wow, look at all those books! The shelves go from the floor to the ceiling. It's like a library in here.
Yes, and lots of artifacts too. A true archaeologist's paradise. Look, son, there are so many relics they're spilling onto the floor. What a delightfully amusing room. All I see is a mess. And what's with that white outline? Emma, where's the doctor?
Well, the thing is, he died last night.
Wait, what?
It seems an avalanche of books knocked him off his bookshelf ladder. We're labeling it an accidental death.
What? Please tell me you're joking.
As if I'd come all the way out here for a few laughs, Apollo.
Yeah, I guess not. A scholar killed by his own books. Oh man, what do we do now? I mean, how can he transfer ownership of the orb to you if he's dead? Yes, that is a problem. Emma, can you please tell us exactly what happened?
No, not that yet. What do you think you're doing? You can't just poke around without my permission.
Guess I should ask her what's going on first.
I meant to press present. Your attorney's badge, huh?
What? That normally gets a better reaction from you.
I'm tired of collecting your fingerprints. It's kind of lost its luster.
Yeah, but who knows? There could be other people's prints on it.
Ooh, that's true. Hand it over, buddy.
Ah! I can't believe that worked.
The only prints I found were yours.
It's all dusty now. So, the doctor died in an accident?
I received a call this morning saying Dr. Buff had been found dead under a pile of books.
This morning? Talk about bad timing. You mentioned that he had fallen off of a ladder.
Right, we believe he fell from the top of that big ladder there. Apparently he triggered an avalanche of books while fumbling to reach one. And that sent him headlong on a fatal fall onto the hard floor. How sad, killed by his own books. But at least he was doing something he loved.
For a scholar, I suppose it's kind of like a soldier being killed in the line of duty. You could say he died an honorable death. Emma, who was the first one to discover the body?
About that, whoever it was, it seems they wanted to remain anonymous.
Was it mayhaps anonymous? What?
It appears now and then some people would rather not get involved with the police.
I can relate to that. Yeah, being a wanted man and all. Put down, Dirk. A dead man can't exactly hand over the orb. We'll just have to find it. It must be around here somewhere. Just to fill you in, Emma, we're actually here to get something. Pops here had an agreement with the doctor. Why are you calling him Pops? The doctor was supposed to hand over a secret relic known as the Founder's Orb. Pops?
Oh, I see. That could be a problem, considering he's dead. Do you have a plan B?
I have an agreement in writing. My compatriot Dats should have it.
Well, there shouldn't be any problems then. So, who is this gentleman you're escorting?
Oh, right. I haven't introduced you yet. This is Dirk. He's from the kingdom of Kurain.
All the way from Kurain, huh? So, what do you do there?
I used to practice law, but I'm taking a break from all that. I'm focused now on making Kurain a better place through volunteer work.
Volunteer work, huh? How interesting.
Well, it's not technically a lie.
So, how do you two know each other?
Oh, he's sort of my foster father.
Come again? Yeah, and he's Prosecutor Sadmati's real father, too! What? You mean you and Prosecutor Sadmati? I'm so sorry. Seems you've had quite a life.
I guess she's put a few things together.
Actually, Dirk, you look kind of familiar. Have we met before?
Not that I recall. Great, she must have seen that news report on TV. It will really complicate things if she figures out he's a wanted man. There are lots of guys who look like him. You sure you're not mistaking him for someone else?
Are there? Really? I mean, a middle-aged man with long hair and an eye patch? You don't see that every day.
Well, I'm sure you're just imagining things.
So, what does that secret relic you're searching for look like? I mean, there's lots of stuff in here that's old and relic-y.
Indeed. Unfortunately, I have no idea what it actually looks like. So then, how are we supposed to find it? That, I do not know either. We'll just have to go through each... What the fuck?
What? What the fuck? What the... Hold on.
What? Why was it doing that? Oh, I guess I'll save too, but... It was moving on its own. So then how are we supposed to find it? That I do not know either. We'll just have to go through each candidate one by one. Great plan of attack there, Dirk. Well, Emma, do you mind if we give this room a once-over?
I guess not. But in exchange, you're going to help me with my investigation.
Sure, can't hurt.
Ooh, I can't wait to get started. It'll be like hunting for buried treasure.
We'll look outside first. What a huge window. I bet you could see the entire study from the outside. How could he concentrate in here? I'd feel so exposed. Well, he does have a bookshelf position for some privacy around his desk. Is this a bird? It looks like an airplane to me. No, there couldn't have been any planes back when this was made. Yes, but it has wings and both horizontal and vertical stabilizers. That makes it an airplane. No, it's definitely a bird. Open your eyes, son. As a lawyer, your job is to see the true nature of things. I shall say it's a bird. The doctor fell from the top of that ladder. From that height, a fall onto a hard surface would probably kill anyone. I don't know why anyone would want to climb that high in the first place.
Guess you could say he climbed it all the way to heaven.
That's a really dark joke, Trucy. There are a few pairs of shoes here. I guess there must be an entrance on this floor, too.
Yeah, there's a back door over that way, but it's usually locked from what I can tell. The visitor's entrance is up that spiral staircase.
That's the way we came in. It's a two-tone raincoat. It's still a bit damp. I think someone must have worn it recently. This PC is password protected. Trucy, you think your magic can do something about this?
I don't think it can override a password. Now, a locked desk. That I could get into. Like yours back in the office, Polly.
Yikes. I'd better watch what I put in there.
What? Do you put weird stuff in your desk? Stuff you don't want anyone to see?
Jeez, are you a mind reader too?
No, but unlocking your thoughts is a cinch.
I mean, technically we are mind reader. You both are, Apollo. So this is where Dr. Buff died.
Poor man, he fell right on his head, and probably died almost instantly.
I see some blood on the floor, on the book there. But what's that dark stain?
It appears to be coffee. It's still damp, so it must have gotten on there recently. Perhaps even last night.
It's a mighty big window he's next to. Big enough for someone to see inside.
Exactly. That's how the local resident who reported his death found him to begin with. The doctor's body was visible from outside the window. And a passerby called in earlier this morning to report that what they'd found.
So you mean this case is still only a few hours old? That explains why our investigation is just getting underway. Study photo added to the court record. The doctor fell, hit his head on the floor, and died. There are blood and coffee stains on one of the books. Study diagram added to the court record. A diagram of the doctor's study. Note the bookcase, large window and second floor area. There are animal drawings on the floor. They look like those famous geoglyph things. They remind me of the chalk outlines detectives draw around bodies. And the doctors had just joined them. Now that's what I call dedication to one's field. I don't think it was on purpose. There's some sort of machinery inside this clay figure. Whoa, it's moving!
Exterminate! Exterminate! Destroy all targets!
Oh. Do I even want to know what this thing is for? Hey, it's the we washed the gravy off of that, didn't we? What? There's a brown stain on the scroll. Why does it smell like gravy? Why would there be a gravy stain on it? Who knows, but it looks like it's meant to be there. Maybe the artist was trying to inspire a gravy new trend. Food splatter art. That pun wounded me gravely, Dirk. A coffee maker and a bunch of coffee cups. He must have taken his coffee breaks here. Oh, there's a filter and with old coffee grounds in here. Guess I'd better clean this up. What are you doing there, son? What am I doing cleaning this office? Don't tell me they have you on coffee duty back at your office. No, it's just... If I don't keep the place clean, no one will. What's the dragon? No dragon? That looks important, I'll investigate that later. What a huge wall relief! It seems to depict a spirit channeling. Hey, this spirit medium looks like the Holy Mother of Kurain. Yeah, her face was left blank, but the rest is clearly detailed and well crafted. Did you know some researchers claim that the Holy Mother had 3 eyes? and that our third eye was able to divine the truth, just like the gods above. It is said to be on our forehead. Like you said, you shouldn't believe everything you see, everything you hear. It's a golden statue. It looks pretty old, too. I imagine it has great archaeological value. Maybe too great for a private researcher of Dr. Buff's caliber. I wonder how he got his hands on something like that. It's a spiral staircase. And it's connected to a hallway up there. Why'd they have to place the second floor so high up?
Wait, you're not afraid of heights, are you?
Oh, well...
Oh, Polly's hilarious around high places. He gets all wobbly like a baby deer taking its first steps. His face turns as green as a watermelon.
It's not nice to make fun of people's phobias, you know. Come to think of it, the visitor's entrance is on the second floor. What an odd layout for a house. Ami. Why someone's name written on here?
Maybe it's so if it ever got lost, someone could return it to its owner. You know, like how school kids put their names on things.
Yeah, but this is just an urn, and the name is written so big.
Well, I wrote my name on my magic panties. It says W-R-I-G-H-T in super big letters.
The less said about this, the better. Oh, I can't investigate that. Okay. That's one big suitcase. It's locked. Is it the doctor's?
No, someone left it here last night.
So the doctor might have had a visitor. But how can you tell?
That sticker there, you only see those on airport luggage. Which means its owner is likely from overseas.
Is there any way to figure out who it belongs to? Not unless we can open it to see what's inside. Guess not. Who's laughing?
That's because you're not me. I'm a Sky forensics expert extraordinaire. Try as you might, but you won't find the word impossible in my forensics handbook.
Is she okay, son? It's like she became an entirely different person. Oh, that's just what happens when her forensic switch gets flipped.
With this, identifying the suitcase's owner will be as easy as pie.
It's that fingerprinting powder.
That's right, and there's no better time than the present to use it. Here we go. You remember how to do this, right?
I apply the powder to where I think some prints might be, and blow any excess off.
Exactly. Well, have at it.
Now where would I expect to find prints on a suitcase?
This one isn't clear enough for... Okay.
When someone handle a suitcase, ever considering what you do with them? Well, besides being wheeled or carried, They can be opened or closed. So I should look for prints that would be left at those times. Oh, there's the latch. Game. What? That was fucking weird. Oh, dust. What the fuck? I don't know where it wants me to dust. Genuinely, I don't fucking know. What the fuck? Hey, Emma, I've got a pretty clear print here. Okay, now let me know what you think it could. Who you think it could belong to? Who could it be? There should be someone who would have paid Miss Dr. Buff a visit. Not Trucy. Not Athena. Not Phoenix. Yeah, not Emma. Not Phoenix. Not Dirk. Obviously not Archie. It's Stats. We have a match. That's... Come to think of it, he did stop by to see the doctor, didn't he? To conclude the orb transfer agreement. So, he's the one who forgot the suitcase here. Where do you suppose he is now? I haven't heard from him in a while, and he's not answering his phone.
Wait! You don't think he left his phone inside his suitcase, do you?
I wouldn't put it past that knucklehead.
Actually, I think we may have run into him earlier.
Really?
A suspicious man had been reported in the area. But when one of my officers approached to question him, he took off like a shot.
What? Sorry about that. Chinese people aren't all like him, I swear.
Well, he's probably still in the village somewhere. Maybe he knows something.
Maybe he knows something about the orb. Wait, no, not yet. Can I examine this now? Nothing particularly interesting here. Oh, okay, so I can't examine you, okay. Look, it's one of the doctor's notebooks. Maybe there's something about the orb in there. It's a photo of the treasure box. The one from Temple's treasure room. These must be his research notes on the Founder's orb. What's that note on the right page? Looks like a poem or something. Let's see. Oh, it's the song that's performed during the Dance of Devotion. It's been sung during Chinese rites of offerings since ancient times. Oh, I think I've heard of that. There's also a legend associated with the song. Some say the solution to the orb's riddle is contained therein. It's in a song everyone Korean knows. Not much of a way to keep it secret.
It's called hiding secrets in plain sight, Polly. Us magicians know all about that.
Huh. That's strange. What is? Dr. Buff's notes contain the second half of the song. Only the first half is sung during the Dance of Devotion. Most people haven't even heard the second half. The second half? As in the part that begins, "Offer thy prayers"? I'm impressed. That's some thorough research he was conducting. Research notes added to the court record. Research notes on the song of ceremony in the backs containing the founder's orb. It seems the orb isn't here. That means Stats might be our only lead at this point. Detective Sky said he might still be here in the village. We should try to find him. May 16th, Cryan Village. Good day to you, citizens of Cryan Village. My name is Politician, and I want your vote. Wow, that's really loud.
Look, something's coming this way.
Politician, savior of Cryan, has come too. Ah, it's you people. Apollo, what is that strange conveyance coming this way? Right, left, halt! It's one of those, what do you call them? Palanquins. So, you finally left Dr. Buff's house. What were you doing there? What a bunch of shady-looking characters. And you aren't? So I take it you knew the doctor? What a foolish question. I've memorized the names and faces of the entire electorate here in Cryan. After all, I am the man who's destined to be king of this fine nation someday. We don't have a king. Who are you? What do you mean, king? Ignorant fools. I am the politician. I am a soon-to-be eminent politician. A man whose name will go down in history. You should be ashamed that you've never heard of me before. Is he really that famous of a politician, Apollo? Not that I know of. I'm running for a seat on the local council right now. I guess even Jerk Q Public has to start somewhere. But my election is a sure thing, I'm told. After all, my grandfather was a famous politician with untold influence. In short, I'm the chosen one, the golden boy, the powerhouse of politics.
And rider of his grandfather's coattails.
Never change, Strucy. Are you blinded by my majesty? Go ahead, bask in the resplendent glory that is me, the chosen one. Sure. Ah, a pleasant day to you, good people of Cryan. I am Politician. It is time to reclaim the glory of Cryan together. A convenience store on every corner, a karaoke bar in every home. A vote for Politician is a vote for a happier, hopier Cryan village. Turn off that infernal racket, you fool. You're staying on your grandfather's good name. Thank you, good sir. Your support is appreciated as always.
I guess he's one of those people who only hears what they want to hear.
In other words, he's a model politician. Now, where was I? Oh, right, you were in the doctor's house. Just what in the world were you doing there, I do want to see. Okay, that's the same. Okay. No, Emma Sky, age 27. Detective that looks like she finally became defense. I already read hers. Politician, age 25. He's looking to represent Korean Village. His remarkable self-confidence is blinding. Actually, I'm a lawyer. You're so shallow. Relying on your badge to impress people. What would you be without it? I pity men like you who have no sense of self. Real men make their own mark on this world. Says the man who's riding in his grandfather's coattails. Is this what you ride around in when you're campaigning? That's right. It's perfect for the narrow roads and steep hills here in this village. It has a top speed of 5 miles per hour, but it suffers from serious reliability issues. Namely, these imbeciles tire out too quickly. We'll try harder next time, sir. Poor guys. They're exhausted and covered in sweat. The Titian family has been in politics for generations, even back in the old country. Really? My grandfather, Abe Titian, was a prominent member of Congress. And he was born right here in Korean. There isn't a person here who hasn't heard of him. All I asked about was his palanquin. You must have heard of the Titians. I'm even reviving our old country campaigning style. Oh, politics aren't really my thing. Trucy?
I don't ever recall reading about them at school.
Young people today. You people really need to pay more attention to politics. Okay, that was weird. Wouldn't go down. So, what's your business? What business did you people have at Dr. Buff's house? He was going to transfer ownership of the Founder's Orb to us. It's a sacred relic from the Kingdom of Korean. The Founder's Orb? So, you tried to get your hands on it, did you? Wait, what do you know about the orb? I know that it's mine, that's what. How do you figure that? Because I know it's not the Founder's Orb. Its real name is the Crystal of Ami Faye. The Crystal of Ami Faye? That's right. It's been passed down for generations in the Titian family. Until it was stolen, that is, but just when I had zeroed in on the culprit. The doctor hid it away and then kicked the bucket. So you're saying Dr. Buff stole your family heirloom? That's not what Dirk said. Strange. But I've been told the doctor himself said that he had the Founder's Orb. It's all that weird foreigner's doing. He filled the doctor's head with nonsense. Nonsense like the Crystal of Ami Faye being the Founder's Orb. Weird foreigner. Could he mean... Is this the foreigner you're talking about? Yes, that's him. I thought so. We really have to find Dads. Do you know where this man is now? I imagine he's at the detention center by now. I called the authorities after I found him hiding in my dog's doghouse. What? That buffoon. Well, at least we know where he is now. Hold on, I need to sneeze. Sorry, excuse me. Let's head over to the detention center and see what he knows about the Founder's Orb. So, you really are after my crystal? No, we're looking for the Founder's Orb. We have an agreement to prove it. Well, just so you know, you're not going to lay a finger on it. It's mine. And I intend to give it to my benefactor. Your benefactor? Do. My benefactor is ready to support my rise to the pinnacle of the political world. They have immense influence here, you see, and I intend to harness that influence. So you're just going to give your family heirloom away to this person? That's right, it's a purely political decision. In exchange, your patron will get the people of Crime to vote for you. Eminent politicians are skilled at leveraging all of their connections. Isn't it illegal to buy votes? Well, good luck with that, I guess. You just wait. Politician will reign supreme someday. Okay, you fucking weirdo. 2 dots. May 16th, Detention Center. Visitors room. I forgot the voice I gave him. Hey. Yipes! What's he doing under the desk? Foul crap regime, I've nothing to say to you. That was not his voice. It's me, Dirk. Oh. Dirk, you're a sight for sore eyes. Yeah, I think this was it. I knew you'd come save me. Well, this is another fine mess you've gotten yourself into. My bad. At least the Grudner is pretty good compared to that person back home. You get 3 square meals plus a place to sleep. Why don't you join me, Dirk? No thanks. They just send me back to Krain where I'd face immediate execution. Yeah, I guess that wouldn't be such a good idea. Looks like he's still the same too. Long time no see, Dats. Oh, hey, you look kinda familiar. Apollo? Is it really you, my boy? A to the J, all grown up and whatnot. How have you been? Fine. And you, Dats? You look good, despite the incarceration and out. And all. Why did I say out? Ah! Those horns, AJ! Horns? They've grown up with you, just like a stag's antlers. I can't take it. You really haven't changed a bit. Anyway, there's something we needed to talk to you about. Sure, pull up a chair. I've got all the time in the world. The Slammer's like my second home. It's really not so bad once you get used to it.
He's rather laid back for someone in police custody.
I hate the feeling of being constantly watched. Indeed, considering my current situation, the less I'm seen, the better. Well, it's not like there's an international arrest warrant out for you. True, but I seem to have made quite an international splash with that hijacking stunt. I had to sign a ton of autographs and take a load of selfies before I got to your office. Wait, what? Maybe they thought the hijacking was part of some movie's promotion. He's completely uninterested in us. That suits me fine. It will only complicate things if I'm recognized. Right. You're known as some sort of scary terrorist who fled from Krain. Although in reality, no one would believe you're the real Dirk of legend anyway. Dirk, why are you holding the mic? I get this strange urge to speak whenever there's a microphone before me. We, the Defiant Dragons, shall... No, stop! Hey, guess what, sir? Guess what, Dad? I'm a lawyer. Why, AJ, you've become a fine lawyer in your own right. Nah, I still have a lot to learn. Ah, come on, don't be so hard on yourself. If I ever went to trial, I definitely want you on my side. Knowing you, you'd probably skip town before the trial even started. What was the doctor... what the doctor really had... Was what the doctor had really the Founder's Orb? Absolutely, positively. The doc was sure of it. Really? Because someone from the village is calling it the Crystal of Ami Fey. He also claims we were filling the doctor's head with lies. Face, that ain't true. The doc said he was sure it was the real deal. All his fancy research confirmed it was the Founder's Orb. So then that politician character was lying? Imagine that. A politician who lies. I bet he wants the orb all to himself.
I wonder who's telling the truth.
Well, take a look around at this. It proves the doc believed he had the Founder's Orb. Let me see that. Orb transfer agreement. I agree to hand over the Founder's Orb to the Defiant Dragons if I will come to no harm. Archie Buff. I agree to hand over the Founder's Orb to the Defiant Dragons if I will come to no harm. Signed, Dr. Archie Buff. See, I got it all down in writing. But why does it say if I will come to no harm at the end here?
Sounds like he was scared of you.
Did you threaten the doctor in any way? No, you got it all wrong. It was the doc's friend. He told the old man those rebels are dangerous. It's his fault the doc thought I might hurt him. It sounds like the work of that politician. He's really made a mess of things. Orb transfer agreement added to the court record. No, okay, yeah, I already read it. What have you done now, Dats? Nothing. I'm innocent, I tell ya. It all started when this dog-faced cop tried to question me. He looked so funny, I started laughing at him. That's when they came after me. But it was hilarious, I tell ya. I mean, a human police dog? How funny is that? Right, so what happened after that? They caught me hiding in a doghouse. Dang Pooch ratted me out. I guess that's what I get for laughing at one of his doggy comrades. Sounds like the dog's got the last laugh. Weren't you cleared of those jailbird charges? And your capture by Lady Kira deemed unlawful? Yeah, but... the cops here don't seem to like me anyway. What are the charges this time? Unauthorized entry or something like that. They think I'm an illegal alien. And I can't prove otherwise, because I lost my passport.
Is there any way is there any way they'd let you go?
Not without my passport. If only I had it. Dirk, AJ, you gotta find my passport. Alright, we'll find it. One more thing to add to our to-do list. Now, where might Dats's passport be? Oh, about the orb's whereabouts. Maybe the doc's kid knows something. The doctor has a kid? Yeah, a bit of a shut-in though. Poor thing's own bedroom has become like a self-imposed prison. A shut-in? Sounds like it will be a challenge just to get a conversation going. Time for your question and follow me. It must be lunchtime. Today's fried chicken, if I'm not mistaken. You'll get your lunch. You'll get your lunch if you behave yourself. I don't think you can legally deny him food. Dirk, AJ, I'll see you guys around. Our only lead now is Dr. Buff's kid. But luring a shut-in out is not going to be easy. I know. Alright. May 16th, Korean Village. Doctor's Study. We've been playing for quite a bit, so I'm going to take my break now. See you all in a sec. Okay, we're back. Oh, it's you again. Looking for Mr. Wright? He was just here a second ago. He was? What was Daddy doing here? Good question. He said he was looking for something. Did he say anything else? Let me think. Something about how his ride never showed up to the airport? Yes, that was it. I guess Athena really did get lost. But what's Daddy doing all the way out here in the first place? He can't be looking for us since no one told him we'd be here. Well, if you're here to take another look around, be my guest. I have other work to do, so if you'll excuse me. Of course. Thanks, Emma. First and foremost, we'd better find Dats's passport. We should also have a word with Dr. Buff's child. Hey, is it just me, or is there something new in here? Oh, you mean that thing? Yeah, we should take a closer look at it too. Let's not forget about Dats's passport. It should be around here somewhere. Do we have new? Yes, we do. About that politician fellow. He's aiming to be a councilman and beyond, as his famous grandfather once was, right? No doubt some would vote for him on the merits of his grandfather's achievements. I see a grim future for Korean Village, if someone like that is able to climb the ranks. I wouldn't worry about it. Who in their right mind would vote for him with the way he's campaigning? So the more aggressively he campaigns, the less people will want to vote for him. That makes me want to get out there and help him fail. We turned the doctor's study upside down, but never found the orb. Yeah, I didn't expect this to be so hard. Well, I think it's fun. It's like a big old treasure hunt. That orb is the key to Korean's future, you know? Sorry. Yeah, and our office's future too. She does realize it's not up for sale, right? I'm very happy that we get to investigate with Trucy again. It's been too long. That's his suitcase. Maybe his passport's in there. It's
no good. It's locked tight.
We should have asked him for the key. What's this? A model helicopter?
Don't you know anything, Apollo? It's a drone. They're all the rage right now. I bet it belongs to the doctor's kid.
We need to ask them about the orb's whereabouts. Yeah, but learning how to shut in isn't going to be easy. What are we going to do about Datz's passport? It's probably right there inside his suitcase, but we can't get it open.
Why don't I take it over to Dad so he can unlock it? That way, you guys can continue looking for the orb.
Good thinking, Juicy. Right as I say that I'm glad we investigate with her, she fucks off.
Yeah, okay, here I go. Huh? What the? This thing weighs a ton.
Let me try. Jeez, how can a suitcase be so heavy? Is it filled with bricks or something? Knowing that, he probably packed his dumbbells in there. It's certainly much too heavy to lug all the way to the detention center. Here, let me take a crack at that lock. What, are you going to pick it? There you go. That was fast. Ha 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 ha. A lock like that is child's play to me. Especially after all the wrongly imprisoned compatriots I've busted out over the years. You've sure seen a lot of action for an ex-lawyer. And here we go. That's his passport.
I'll take it over to him.
Thanks, Tracy.
No problem. Now you guys enjoy some quality father-son treasure hunting time, okay? See you later.
There she goes. I wish she wouldn't make such a big deal out of our little family situation. Father-son time, eh? Been ages since we've had a father-son talk, huh, son? Yeah, well over a decade. So, Apollo, how have you been? Oh, fine, I guess. Is that so? Fine, you say? Well, fine is fine by me. Good to hear. Okay. So what do we talk about now? Get down. Hit the dirt, son. Huh? What the? Ah! Speak to me, son. Say something. Oh, that smarts.
Yo, mates. What do you think you're doing invading Buff airspace? It'll be a scorching day in Siberia before you get past me, you yellow-bellied yahoos.
Whoa! You can talk? What kind of drone is this anyway?
Drone nothing. That's Sergeant Buff to you, soldier. You got that, you lowly grunts.
Oh, what the who now? Buff. Sounds like the doctor's son is behind the controls. He's controlling this thing? I like to imagine there's a voice changer. That's making him sound like this. Apollo, let's play along for now. At least until we can get the information we need out of him. Got it. Sergeant Buff?
Sergeant Buff, sir. You forgot to say sir.
Ain't you never seen a war movie before? Oh, right. Let me try that again. Sergeant Buff, sir. Better. Much better. Now, state your name, unit, and rank, soldier. Oh, I'm Apollo Justice. I serve the Wright Anything Agency. My rank is, fledgling lawyer, sir. Affirmative. Private Justice. Private? Listen up, Papa, baby. Your commanding officer's orders are absolute. Disobedience means a one-way trip to the firing squad. Do I make myself clear? Oh, sir. Yes, sir. Good, good. We might make a man out of you yet, Private. Now for you, Cyclops. Huh? Oh, you want my name and unit and rank, too. I'm Dirk Sodmati. I command the rebel group of the Defiant Dragons, and my rank is, leader, sir. Excellent. Welcome aboard, Commandeer. I think that would be Commandeer. Commandeer Dirk? Oh, wait a sec. What's with that ridiculous map you call a head? Soldier should be clean cut. Sorry, but this is my signature look. Whoa! Fine, I'll get a haircut before we ship out. Listen up, you. It's kill or be killed out on the battlefield. No place for leave-in conditions. All you've got is your life, and you're lucky to have that. It's oddly obsessed with field survival for someone who never goes outdoors. This is going to be harder than I thought, son. I do want to see... Yeah, Sergeant Buff. Age, The doctor's child. A self-styled soldier who opens fire on anyone who doesn't address him as sergeant. What insubordination? Ah! Pretty trinkets have no place in Buff's army. Soldier, now drop and give me 20. Sheesh. At least let me show the evidence before you shoot it down. Are you controlling the drone from your room, sir? Affirmative. But I can see everything you do from here, so... Tina, soldier, wipe that stupid look off your face. I'm gonna whip you sheltered, I don't know how to say that, into shape. With what? Your charming personality? Look, it's got a camera and speakers, too. And that's not all. Commandeer. With these arms, I can cook and clean, too. Speaking of which... Private Justice, you're on night train duty. Snap to it, on the devil. As if I don't see enough of the toilet back at the office. Sorry, just drone added to the court record. A helicopter drone operated by the doctor's kid, equipped with a camera and a microphone. That thing's pretty handy. Us Defiant Dragons could use one of those. Yes, it is a fine piece of hardware, isn't it? I modified it especially for siege defense. Siege defense? You mean how you won't leave your room? Ah! Pulling up in a stronghold to defend against an enemy is an age-old military tactic. Common strategy still applicable in modern warfare. I hope you're not trying to mock the wisdom of my forefathers. I meant no offense, it was just an observation. So the greenhorn who ain't even discharged firearms got something to say, does he? Sorry. Won't happen again, sir. Darn tootin'. Now, state your intentions, soldier. We had an agreement with your father. He had promised to hand over the Founder's Orb to us. What? Papa promised you that? He did, but he died before he could tell us where it's hidden. Now we have no idea where it is. Oh. But, Papa, why? Why'd you have to die? It was an unfortunate accident, and I'm sorry for your loss. If it helps at all, I know you feel so. Ah! What do I do now? You ain't significant, mate. What would an unseasoned rookie like you know about how I feel? First I lost Mama. Now I've lost Papa. You lost your mother too. She's been gone for some time now. I'm all alone now. All alone. Sergeant Buff, would you tell us a little more about what happened to your mother? Mama passed away about 6 months ago. We were still living in our apartment in the city. Back then I had yet to engage my siege defense strategy. In other words, something caused him to withdraw from the world. It was arson. It happened so suddenly. And before we knew it, our apartment was a sea of flames. Mom and I were trapped inside. But help never came. So Mama cradled me in her arms. Kicked out a window. And jumped. She did what? She was like a walking, talking medal of valor, my Mama was. She'd delivered me safely to terra firma with a perfectly executed PLF. It's a 5-point landing technique used by paratroopers to land safely on the ground. She sounds like a superhero or something. But from that height, she suffered massive injuries in order to protect me. She died so that I could live. Mama. I don't know what to say. And the person who started that fire? He was immediately apprehended. I say he was standing outside laughing while the building burned. At least justice was served. I hope that brought you some solace. I've lost both my parents now. You can't possibly know how I feel. Mama, Papa. Poor kid. It's hard losing both your parents at such a young age. You must really feel alone now. Apollo, I imagine you know what he's going through. I do. The road to recovery begins by talking to someone who suffered the same hardship. I know you have something that shows you understand. It would have been easier to go the other way. Sergeant, sir, would you please take a look at this? What do we have here? It's a photo of my father. I wasn't even a year old when he died. In a fire. What? And like your mother, he died in an arsonist's blaze. But in his final moments, he managed to save his infant son. But Private Justice, you've suffered a loss just like mine. I have. And that's why I know how you feel. But you still have your mother, don't you? No, I lost her too. What? She disappeared after the fire. I don't know if she's still alive or dead. I do, it's Lassa. Heck, I don't even know what she looks like. Wow. Sergeant Buff, his experience is very much like your own. If anyone can understand the sadness in your heart, it's him. Attention! I salute you, Comrade Justice. You are no longer a private in the Buff Army. Henceforth, you will be a corporal. Corporal? Congratulations on your promotion, Corporal Justice. I'm just glad that seemed to cheer him up a bit. Now, comrade, let's toast to your new stripes. Call me Sarge, don't be shy. We're a band of brothers now. Now's our chance, Corporal. Ask him about the Founder's Orb. They're just getting way too much of a kick out of this. I'm gonna see if I can... I'll talk first, and then I'll present evidence. Sarge, sir, do you have any idea where the orb might be? I was here in Papa's study until last night. But he said he was going to go hide it somewhere. He mentioned something about a shady character being after it. Where do you think he could have hidden it? Somewhere in the village, I'd guess. He said he found a suitable hiding place for it. So, it was here last night. That is, until he went out to hide it somewhere in the village. The only question is where. Maybe he left some clues here in his study. Let's search the place again. We should also find out more about Dr. Buff. It might steer us toward the hiding place. So, Sarge, what was your father like? Papa was as kind as Mama was courageous. His whole reason for moving to the countryside was for me. What do you mean? I initiated my siege defense strategy after Mama died. Papa was so worried about me, he moved us here to the countryside. He thought that fresh air, blue skies, and natural surroundings might alter my tactics. What a fine father. He even quit his position at the university to move here. He did? He did. He gave up his beloved research position just for me. A parent must be prepared to sacrifice everything for his child. That's what Papa said. Well, I'm feeling about 2 inches tall right about now. There's no one in the world I respect more than him. But that just makes his passing all the more devastating. Papa, may you continue your beloved research up there with the angels. I'm gonna back to my badge now. What's that? It's my attorney's badge, sir. You mean like a medal? What act of valor earned you such an honor? I rescued my clients from those who would brand them as guilty, sir. A heroic act indeed. Thank you for your kind words, sir. This whole sir thing is getting real old, real quick. Well, you were told to call him Sarge, but okay. Sarge, sir, do you ever read these books? Why, of course. Soldiers must have extensive knowledge as well as fighting prowess. I'm learning all I can each and every day in preparation for the big battle. The big battle? You know, for when I go back to school. I'll need to be up to date on every subject. Stuff like, you know, the latest comics and Hollywood gossip. Oh, I see. What about reading, writing, and arithmetic? What about science? Well, I'm rooting for you, Sarge. Thanks, I'll try my best. It's cute. It's a raincoat. It's a bit wet and there's fresh mud on it. That must mean someone wore it recently. Indeed. Maybe even as recently as last night. Sarge, did it rain here last night? Negative. There wasn't a cloud in the sky. Then how did this raincoat get all muddy and wet? When I saw it last evening, it looked pretty clean and dry to me. That means it got like this later at night. Good eye, son. This may very well turn out to be a vital clue. Raincoat added to the court record. Seems the doctor wore this last night. Bears a distinctive yellow and green two-tone design. It's a shoe cubby. The shoes look like they belong to Sarge and his dad. These boots here are a little damp. And it looks like there's something inside this one. Maybe Dr. Buff wore them last night? They might lead us to where he hid the orb. Let's take a closer look. We might get a better look inside if we undo these straps. Dirty ass shoe. Question mark? There's a question mark on the bottom of this boot. Papa had these custom made for his archaeological field work. He had the soul of an adventurer. This boot had the soul of an adventurer too. Fuck your dad puns, Dirk. There's nothing on the inside. Let me... Aha. It looks like some kind of glowing moss. It could have come from wherever the doctor went last night. Must have gotten in with some of that mud. It might be worth looking into. It'll help us pinpoint where the doctor hid the orb. Glowing moss added to the court record. Stuck to the insole of the doctor's boot, it probably got there when he went to hide the Founder's orb. This computer could provide some useful information. Right, it's a password, blah blah blah. Dirk, you're good at getting in places you're not supposed to. And don't look at me. I don't know the first thing about computers. Hey, leave it to me. A modern-day warrior must be well-versed in technology and have mean pride. After all, he who controls information controls the battlefield. And I'm in. Looks like modern-day warriors have mean keyboard skills too. Okay, let's see what we can find. Oh, what's this? An email message. Now this is interesting. It's a research report to whoever asked the doctor to study the orb. Here, I'll put the data on this. Take it and use it well, soldier. Email added to the court record. Data obtained from the doctor's computer includes a report on his research into the Founder's orb. Subject research report. I deciphered the patterns but have yet to crack the riddle. The opaque crystal orb is the key. Dr. Buff, how is your research coming along? Wait, not yet. No, I can't investigate his body anymore. Exterminate! Exterminate! Destroy all humans! What's this thing's problem? It's an OOP, an out-of-place artifact. Papa wanted an online auction. An online auction? Yes, he said it's an alien weapon that destroyed an entire ancient civilization. Where do I even start with an explanation like that? Is that a reference to Leighton? Is that a reference to Ashen Legacy? Very well could be. This urn with Ami painted on looks really old, but I don't think it's going to provide any info we need. Why were we allowed to investigate it again? What? Is your room upstairs, Sarge? Yes, it's the one at the end of the hall. What do you say you come out so we can enjoy a snack together? But I promise we won't bite. If you insist. Then I'm not going to talk to you anymore. No, wait. Dirk, you better apologize quick. I'm sorry for pushing. Very well. As long as you don't do it again, I'll let it slide this one time. Are these the doctors? Yes, those are Papa's reading glasses. He said he'd been having trouble reading lately. But those glasses seem to help. Reading glasses, eh? I'll just hold on to these. Dirk, don't tell me you're having trouble reading too. Perish the thought! I just don't want to leave any stone unturned. Doctor's reading glasses out of the court record. The doctor's poor eyesight meant he couldn't read anything without these. They were found on his desk. Okay, let's go over what we've learned so far. Wherever it was that Dr. Buffo went, he needed a raincoat. It was somewhere where this glowing moss grows. Any ideas where that might be, Sarge? Nay, comrade, I hate to say my intel's a little thin on this one. I've been occupied with my siege defense strategy ever since we moved to the village. Well, son, it seems we have no other choice. We'll have to ask the locals if they know of a place like that. Just want to make sure. Okay. May 16th, Korean Village. Feels like somebody's watching me. It's really creeping me out. Yeah, it's me. I'm watching you, Apollo. Oh, it's just politicians' campaign posters. Why did he put these up? Whatever, I've got more important things to be paying attention to. What great weather! It really lifts the spirit. I know, after our little treasure hunt, what do you say we go hunting, son? Hunting? We used to do that a lot, didn't we? Just look at that mountain. I bet there are some feisty wild boars up there. I think I'll pass, but thanks. Oh, so hunting's a no-go. Well, I guess that wild boar stew will have to wait then. Apollo, something seems different from the last time we were here. You mean the posters? No, not those. What's he talking about? Guess I should take a look around myself. That poor child. How was he going to survive all on his own? Yeah, it's not like he can go out grocery shopping on his own. We should drop off some food later. No. That would only make it worse. We should be encouraging him to come out on his own. Once his food runs out, he'll have to leave the house if he wants to eat. Talk about your old school siege tactics. It sounds more like you want to starve him out. Yes, what is it? Talk about an awkward silence. I have no idea what to say. Yeah, I've got nothing. Ah, come on, son. Don't tell me you've got nothing. There's a big boulder towering into the sky over there. According to the sign, it's called the Crying Boulder. It also says that a spirit dwells within it. A rock with a spirit in it. It's called animism. They believe that spirits dwell within inanimate objects. They've probably enshrined this boulder as a sacred object. Their tradition of worshipping such objects is similar to our tradition in Korean. Interesting. Dirt could make sense every once in a while. Oh. What do we have here? It looks like an unfinished picture, like something a little kid might paint. You're right, but I can't quite tell what it is. What it's of. I think it's supposed to be nighttime, but what's that thing on the left? A monster or some kind of alien, perhaps. In any case, it's a pretty poor excuse for a drawing. Well, what did you expect from a little kid?
A little kid?
Hi, Pearl. Huh? Oh, it's you, Pearl.
Why, Mr. Apollo, is that you? What a pleasant surprise. It's been quite some time. How have you been?
Fine, thanks. You're looking good too, Pearl. I love Pearl. Aren't you going to introduce me, son? Of course. This is Pearl Fay. She's a spirit medium here in Crine Village. Pearl, this is Dirk, my, client.
Hello, sir. Pleased to meet you. If there's anything I can do to help, please let me know.
Nice to meet you too. And what a polite little girl you are.
Actually, I'm a high schooler.
Whoops, sorry about that. So, you're a spirit medium. Does that mean you can channel spirits, then?
Yes, I'm still in training, though. But I'm well versed in the art of spirit channeling.
Well now, isn't that something? I mean, back in my country, our little princess hasn't channeled a single spirit yet. Pretty impressive, young lady.
Oh, but compared to Mystic Maya, there's so much more I must learn.
Mystic Maya? Oh, right, Maya Fay. Mr. Wright's former courtroom assistant. You told me all about her. She's a spirit medium too, if memory serves.
Yes, she's an amazing medium. And soon she'll be the next head of the Fae clan too.
She already is! She became the head after, what's it called? After, Trials and Tribulations. Because they now know that Misty is in fact dead. So that it's been 15 years, so she can't be the head of the village anymore because she died. Mediums and spirit channeling. I've heard all about it from Mr. Wright. He said that mediums will even physically become the person they're channeling. I wonder if even little Pearl would turn into a hulking giant if she had to channel one.
I hope you don't mind me asking, but what brings you all the way here, Mr. Apollo?
Oh, just a small matter to take care of.
Wait, what happened to be the matter Mr. Edgeworth is looking into?
Prosecutor Edgeworth? What's he doing here?
Oh, so it's a different matter then. Because I just saw him a moment ago. He appeared to be searching for something.
Oh, Mr. Edgeworth is a friend of Mr. Wright's, and the district's chief prosecutor. Why would he be here in Krain? Well, no point in obsessing over it. Come to think of it, you live here in Krain Village, don't you, Pearl?
Yes, I was born and raised here.
This is perfect, Apollo. Let's ask the young lady if she knows where the doctor might have gone last night. I was thinking the exact same thing. Maybe I should show her what we found in the doctor's study. Pearls. Oh. Pearl Faye, age 18, Miss Maya Faye's cousin. She's also one of Krain Village's spirit mediums. She's always really courteous. Miles Edgeworth, age 35, Mr. Wright's best friend and the district's chief prosecutor. His frilly cravat makes one strong fashion statement.
Seeing you present your badge like that reminds me of when I used to investigate cases alongside Mr. Nick.
You used to help Mr. Wright all the time, I hear.
That I did. Doing so helped me expand my horizons beyond this tiny little village. So please, Mr. Apollo, if there's anything I can help you with, just let me know.
I will. What I'd really like is your help with cleaning the office again. Wow, Apollo. How rude. Pearl, do you have any idea where this moss might grow?
That looks like Matama moss. It grows on Mount Matama and gives off a soft glow in the dark.
Mount Matama?
See that mountain over there? That's Mount Matama.
And how would one get there?
You can take a bus from that bus stop over there. May I ask why you're so interested in that in that moss?
Well, Dr. Buff was supposed to give us something. But it seems he hid it somewhere last night.
He did? Maybe that's why he,
Pearl, do you have something that might help us?
well...
Sounds like I'd better find out what she knows. What a peaceful place. Ah, nothing beats mountain air.
Many of the villagers left for the city. But I just love it here. Blue skies, lush forests, star-filled skies at night, and fireflies in the summer. Plus, the big, beautiful blue ocean is just beyond that mountain.
The ocean? What do you say we go for a swim, son? Oh, I think I'll pass. Besides, I can't swim. Pearl, Krain Village is like the home of spirit mediums, right?
Yes, and I'm part of a long line of mediums.
I've never seen a channeling before, but is it possible to channel the spirit of anyone who's passed away?
No, not just anyone. You must know their face and true name.
Really? You can channel a spirit just by knowing their face and name? That's an amazing ability.
It is, but it can only be learned by those with a gift occurring in certain bloodlines, and years of intense training. At present, Mr. Maya and I are the only ones in our village who can channel spirits.
Looks like the spirit mediums are highly valued here, much like they are back in Krain.
I heard there used to be many more of us a long time ago. But now, we are in very short supply. Most of the women nowadays don't want to stay. They don't want the thrill of the big city.
Don't want to stay, not say, stay. What the fuck? Yeah, well, you guys aren't exactly close to any shopping malls or nightclubs out here. What about you? Are you not interested in things like that?
Who, me? Well, I wouldn't mind a new outfit or two, and, well, oh, never mind.
It's okay, Pearl. You are at that age, after all. What the fuck? What? What does that mean, Apollo? Oh, we met this weirdo earlier named Politician. Do you know anything about him?
Yes, he's been campaigning a lot around here lately. And the noise he's been making has become quite a problem. People are especially upset that he's campaigning at all hours of the night and day.
Well, the local police should arrest him for disturbing the peace. Weird thing to say for you, Dirk.
Unfortunately, there's little they can do because the Attention family is so powerful.
Well, isn't he the proverbial pampered provincial prince? Jesus. Alliteration. He seems pretty intent on winning here in Korean. Is there some special reason why?
I'm not sure, but I have an idea. The spirit mediums of Korean once held considerable sway in the political world. Judging by his slogan, maybe that's what he's after.
Great, so he's just another politician seeking powerful connections. The ability to commune with the dead gives comfort to those anxious about the future. Tiny Korean has preserved its independence by the Queen's power of spirit channeling. It must play a similar role in this village.
Yes, even today, many here revere those with spirit medium blood flowing in their veins.
So basically, as a politician's benefactor goes, so goes the whole village. Who is this benefactor? Who could hold this much sway over Korean village? Pearl. Do you have any idea where Dr. Buff might have gone last night?
Well... about that... all I know is Dr. Buff was somewhere on Mount Matama.
Don't lie to me, Pearl. My bracelet. It's reacting. Which means Pearl is hiding something from me.
All I know is... Dr. Buff was somewhere.
I can't believe that the only design change they gave Pearl was adding this strip of hair and small boobs.
Gotcha!
Pearl, you seem anxious around the topic of Mount Matama. I could tell because you rub your thumb over a splotch of dried paint as you said it.
Oh, well...
That nighttime painting was yours, isn't it?
This is so embarrassing. As you saw, I'm not a very good artist. But that picture has nothing to do with Dr. Buff.
I'm not so sure about that. In fact, I'm going to guess that while you were out here painting last night, you actually saw the good doctor heading out to Mount Matama from the bus stop.
No, I didn't see anything like that, I swear.
No, I'm positive you saw the doctor. After all, he's right here in your picture.
Take that!
You think that's the doctor? I may not be a good artist, but I at least know how to draw a person.
Okay, if this isn't a person, then what is it?
That's a rain spirit.
I'm not fucking stupid, Pearl. And what's a rain spirit doing at a bus stop?
Oh, rain spirits have places to go too.
This is getting ridiculous. Sorry, Pearl, but you're not a very good liar. That is Dr. Buff, and this piece of evidence proves it.
Take that!
This is the raincoat we found in Dr. Buff's study. It's still wet and muddy, so we know that someone wore it last night. Now, see how this pattern is the same as the rain spirit in your picture? You didn't see a rain spirit last night. You saw Dr. Buff wearing this raincoat.
I'm sorry, I know I'm not supposed to lie, but...
Hold on. Hi, sorry. My sister went outside, far away from the house. I had to go get her.
I'm sorry I didn't tell you before, Mr. Apollo, but I did see the doctor last night.
It's alright, just please tell me everything you know.
Of course. I was painting out here last night when the doctor came to the bus stop. He was wearing a raincoat, even though it wasn't raining, and a helmet with a light on it.
Sounds like he was well prepared for something.
I know, that's why I asked him if he was going off exploring again. He looked startled, like he hadn't noticed me there. And then he suddenly said,
Please don't tell anyone you saw me here. Why would he want to silence you like that? Something must have happened to spook him. And he didn't want anyone to know where he was going to hide the orb. But where could he have been going dressed like that?
my best guess is a cave somewhere on Mount Matama. I heard there's a cave over where mediums of the Korean tradition went to train long ago. Legend has it there are some sort of mystical ruins in there.
Mystical ruins? Sounds like the exact sort of place an archaeologist might go. Well, we should get going now. But thanks for all your help, Pearl.
You're welcome, Mr. Apollo. Please take care.
Well, what do you say we go find that cave, son? I sense that the orb might finally be within our grasp. This treasure hunt is shaping up to be the real deal. Ha ha ha! Really gets the blood pumping, doesn't it? Well, what are we waiting for? Let's go. May 16th, Mount Matama. Cave entrance. Whew. I'm all out of breath. Ah, come on, that was nothing. And you're so much younger than me. I don't normally get this much exercise. Need a break? No, I'm fine. Look, there's Matama moss growing in that cave over there. This must be where the doctor was last night. Let's take a look inside. May 16th, Mount Matama. Cave. I can't see a thing. Relax. Your eyes will adjust eventually. Now, follow me. I really think we need a flashlight, Dirk. Should have brought one along then, son. Use this. Here, use mine. Thanks. Wait, were you holding on to me? Who are you talking to, Apollo? You? Whoa! Someone just pushed me. Apollo! What the? Apollo! Ow. Are you alright, son? Yeah. Looks like someone got the drop on us. Quite literally. But who? I mean, we could have died from that fall. I don't know. But I don't think we'll be getting out the way we came in. Looks like we're in a pretty deep cave. Nothing to do but press on, son. How can you even see in here? Come on, let's go. Hey, wait! One false step and we're dead. What in the world should we do? Go forward! I guess we keep going. There must have been some path for Dr. Buff to follow when he came to hide the orb. Right. By the way, it looks like our attacker left us with this useful parting gift. From lawyer to spelunker. How do I always get myself into these situations? I'm never going to make it out alive, I hope you know. Don't tell me you're scared, son. We're just getting started. The greatest treasures are only ever found at the point of a blade or the edge of a cliff. Yeah, sure. If I'd known I'd wind up at the bottom of some dark, damp cave, I would have never taken your request, Dirk. Save your breath, Apollo. Just keep putting one foot ahead of the other. There'd really better be a way out of here. We'll find one before you know it. You'll see. Silence. May 16th, Mount Matama. Cave. We've been walking for over an hour. It's like amazing here. I couldn't get back to where we started if I wanted to. Yeah, this cave goes deeper than I thought. Wait, don't tell me there really is no way out. Where there's a will, there's a way. Ever the optimist, aren't you? Maybe we should cut our losses while we still can. Nope. Forge ahead, Apollo. Even if we were to turn back, we wouldn't make it up that wall of solid rock. So I guess we'd keep going. How did I get stuck wandering around in a dark cave again? It's definitely not in my job description. Listen, son. Only the truly accomplished have the luxury of being so choosy. When I was just starting out, I did everything from street performing to yak milking. And that helped you become an accomplished attorney? How? It didn't, but when you need to earn a living, you'll take on any job just to survive. Say, how is your career going, by the way? Well, it's been a harrowing adventure so far, to say the least. My first try really put me through the ringer. My next case had me investigating a pair of stolen panties. And just when I was hitting my stride, this one prosecutor branded me as Air Forehead. Oh, and there's this other ridiculous prosecutor who wields a samurai sword. Sounds like you've, seen quite a bit. You're telling me. Listen, Apollo. I'm sorry I didn't contact you for so long. It's fine, Dirk. What happened? What happened happened. Careful. The ground doesn't feel as solid here. What? Right! The cave floor is collapsing! Ah! Not again! Ah. May 16th. Question marks. Hey, Apollo, can you hear me? Dirk? Huh? Where are we? Whoa! What is this place? The Mars colony, Apollo. We've ended up on a different planet. I was shocked too. These ruins look really old. It's not exactly something you'd expect to find in the middle of a cave system, that's for sure. Maybe the doctor hid the orb around here. I mean, those look like footprints over there. Son, I think our little adventure is about to pay dividends. Time to find that orb. I wonder what this place was for before it was, well, ruins. I'm guessing it was a place for spirit mediums to perform their rites. But earthquakes and the changing landscape eventually buried it. If you're right, that would mean it hasn't been used in ages. Driftwood? How'd that get in here? By drifting on in, I assume. Well, the only question is, where from? What's the plastic bottle doing here? There's seaweed stuck to it, which means it probably came from the ocean. It's possible this cavern is connected to the sea somehow. These have got to be the doctor's footprints. They match the bottoms of the boots we saw in the study. So we made it all the way down here. Water's washed most of them away, but his footprints are everywhere. Really? Because these are the only set I see. You must have been looking for something. Ah, those footprints. They're coming out of that lake. Hey, you're right. But that would mean Dr. Buff came walking out of the water. This lake looks really deep. I can't even see the bottom. A bottomless lake in the depths of a mountain cave system. My blood runs cold at the thought of falling in there. The water. It's salty. This lake may very well lead to the ocean. Didn't Pearl mention something about the ocean? Like, how it's on the other side of the mountain? I can't imagine she meant it literally. This looks pretty new. This box looks pretty new. I'm guessing the doctor's the one who brought it down here. It's no good. It's locked tight. There's no way to open it? It doesn't look like it. There isn't even a keyhole. Which means there must be some trick to opening it. We'll have to figure it out if we want to see what's inside. It's a big stone altar. One false move and some god might come and smite us. Oh, come on. It's not all doom and gloom. I dare you to look at our surroundings and say that again, Dirk. Ha 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 ha. You've got me there, son. Dear gods, please smite me now. Cave wall. So that's the hole we fell through. Doesn't look like we'll be going back that way. Luckily we survived the fall from way up there. Indeed. If that hole hadn't been above the lake, we'd be history. You passed out the moment you hit the water. Yeah, well, water's not really my thing. This cavern is solid rock all around. Looks like we either go back through that hole, or find some other way out. Why am I always being between a rock and a hard place? Let's sum up what we know so far. The orb is almost definitely inside this box contraption that we can't open. As for this cave, there doesn't seem to be any way out. We're this close to the orb. Ah, come now, son. Don't be like that. It's just a bit of bad luck, that's all. A bit? Murphy called. He wants his law back. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger, right? How can you laugh at a time like this? We're stuck here for now, so we might as well try to open this thing. Okay, let's see what we're dealing with. This thing is covered with pictures. And, hey, each section also rotates. Take a look at this, son. See the pictures of a dragon battling a tiger? And this green and purple one is of a Chinese butterfly and a Mitama. I wonder if they're clues for figuring out how to open this box. There's a big button here. Huh? Nothing happened. It appears this box uses a picture-based combination lock. We'll have to arrange the pieces on each side in the correct sequence. Let's see. There's the dragon tiger fight, and a Chinese butterfly with a Matama, and a number of other pictures too. Dirk, I was thinking, maybe we should check the evidence we've collected so far. I think we have something that just might help us open it. You read my mind, son. I think this will help us open the puzzle box.
Take that!
Dr. Buff's research notes mention the Song of Ceremony. Maybe its lyrics and the pictures on the box correspond somehow. I think you're onto something, son. Hold on. Okay. I think you're onto something, son. Okay, let's give it a shot. Each dial has 6 pictures. And there are 4 dials in all. What the fuck? What the fuck? The box should open once the pictures are arranged in the right order. Funky puzzle box, here comes justice! The dragon and tiger battle, the founder offers divine protection. No. When the butterfly embraces the Matama, the favor of the order is bestowed. Offer thy prayers as fervent as fire, only then shall the Holy Mother return. That, I think? Descending upon us all in her glory, the Founder bestows the greatest power known. It opened. So this is the Founder's Orb. We did it, son! The orb is finally ours. Founder's Orb updated in the court record. Crane's national treasure. The doctor hid it in the ruins before his untimely death. At last, the Founder's Orb is ours. And it's all thanks to you, son. Well done. Then again, I'd expect nothing less from my boy. Oh, it's no big deal. Don't sell yourself short. You may think it's nothing, but your insights and reasoning led us here. And I'd say that's truly impressive. I don't know about that. All those battles you fought in the courtroom have shaped you to the man you are today. And I couldn't be prouder. Will you cut it out already, before I turn into a sun-ripened tomato? With this orb, I can finally deliver a fatal blow to the Garan regime. Ha 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 ha! So, how exactly do you plan to use this? What the fuck? How the fuck did I get a cut on my arm? Weird. You're not going to try to become a spirit medium, are you? Don't be ridiculous. I don't need supernatural powers like that. So then, are you going to use that as a bargaining chip with Queen Garan? Like demanding she abolishes the Defense Culpability Act. Well, the thought had crossed my mind, but the main thing is returning this to the Kingdom of Krain. After all, as a secret relic of Krainism, that is where it belongs. Really? That's all you wanted to do? Because my true objective has always been to find out who asked Dr. Buff to study it and why. I'm not sure I follow. The official story is that the orb was stolen from the temple treasure room. Yeah, I heard about that on the news. They also said your group was behind the theft. That's not good. We're probably on an international most wanted list now. Let me ask you something, Apollo. Who do you think really stole the orb? I really haven't a clue. Well, I think it was one of the royals. Really? Someone from the royal family? Yeah, and I've got a pretty good idea which one it was. He knows who it is? Care to share your hunch? All I'll say at this point is this. Security is pretty tight, but the royals have unfettered access to the treasure room. Plus, they seem to be turning a blind eye to the orb's loss. Why would a member of the royal family do that? That I haven't figured out yet. But whatever the reason, it can't be good. I mean, Crainese royals stealing a national treasure of such religious significance, and then pinning the crime on us, the Defiant Dragons. Sounds like a conspiracy or something. I agree, and if the truth were to come to light, it would be a scandal of epic proportions. To allow a foreign national to study a treasure so sacred that it's off limits to the public. It would be seen as an utter sacrilege to those who truly revere the Holy Mother. So if this were to go public, support for the Garan regime would weaken. But that's not all. This is just a hunch, but I believe there's something even bigger here. Something that would explain why the orb was being studied in the first place. Something that would shake the kingdom of Kurain to its very core. And I'm going to find out what. He's probably right. His intuition is usually spot on. Dirk, why are you so bent on revolution anyway? Is it to reform the legal system in Kurain? There's that. But I'm also doing this for my children. I want to save Nayuta. What do you mean? This is for your ears only. It's the other reason why this revolution needs to succeed. Nayuta, I never thought that a reunion would take place in a courtroom. Oh, so you've run into each other already. Yeah, but it was like he was a different person. He used to be such a kind, cheerful kid, always smiling and stuff, but now... He tried to convict Trucy for a crime she didn't even commit. Plus, he kept telling me I had a putrid mind and to let it go and move on. Has it really gotten that bad? It must be Garon's influence. He wasn't like that when he first stepped into the courtroom. Back then, he still had a keen sense of justice. I vowed to bring the Garon regime down and reform the legal system. That's what he swore to do. But that was also 5 years ago. He'd been the shining star of the Defiant Dragons and our greatest hope. Wait, Nayuta was a dragon? He was. But these days he's more like Garon's lapdog. Talk about a complete bout face. Why would he do that? Something must have happened to him. Something that sparked a radical change. Still, I don't think he truly believes in the new path he's taken. It's not conviction that fills his heart. It's resignation and despair. Despair? How horrible. We need to fill his heart with hope. I see. The only thing I know for sure is Nayuta is suffering. And he is suffering in silence. Nayuta is suffering? Yes. He knows the rightful state of Kurain's legal system. But something forces him to bend to Garon's will, and it's tearing him apart. But it's been 5 years. Do you really think he even still wants to reform the legal system? As long as he cares what I've taught him in his heart, I do. A dragon never yields. That's what you always told us. That I did. It's a belief I've held since back when I was a lawyer. The dragon stands at the pinnacle of the natural world. Nothing and no one can bend its will. That's why we lawyers must pursue the truth like an unyielding dragon, right? We must fight for truth to the bitter end, no matter what it takes. Dirk and Mr. Wright, they have that much in common. That's why I've held on to this badge, even though there are no more lawyers in Kurain. I believe that one day our legal system will return to its former glory. And this badge here is a testament to that belief. I wonder if Nayuta still believes in what you taught us. He does. That much I'm sure of.
A dragon never yields.
I know that belief is etched deep into his heart. I'd bet my life on it. After all, he is my flesh and blood. This unshakable faith and confidence. It's what draws people to him, whether they like it or not. Even people like me. You know, I remember back when we were kids, Nayuta used to say with great pride, I have the blood of a dragon within me. Yes, and that's why I want to free him. Free him from the poisonous clutches of the Garon regime. So that's your other reason for starting a revolution. Yes, I need to smack some sense into that boy of mine. I mean, what else are fathers for? I wouldn't know. Now that we have Europe, on to the next problem. Getting out of here. Well, we're not going back the way we came. That's for sure. That hole we fell through is way too high for us. Way too high to climb back up. Actually, I have an idea. That lake water tastes salty, which means it must connect to the ocean. Wait a second. You're not suggesting we swim our way out of here. That's exactly what I'm suggesting. But we have no idea how deep that lake goes. It's pitch black down there. Not a problem. How is that not a problem? I mean, how do we even know if there's really a passage to the ocean? Well, one of us has to try, and I'm the better swimmer. Time's a wasting. I'll be back before you know it, son. Dirk! He's gone. I sure hope he knows what he's doing. May 16th, Mount Matama, Cryonese Ruins. Cryonese, not Cryonese. It's been 20 minutes. I hope he's okay. What's going on? Uh-oh. The water. It's rising fast. Ah! Need air. I don't know how to swim. If I don't grab onto something that floats. This is bad. I better think of something quick. Oh. Game. Okay. Driftwood. I've got it. As long as I hold on to this, I should be able to stay afloat. Hey, maybe I can use the second oxygen tank. Wait, what am I thinking? I need to stay calm and more rational about this. This is not good. The water's almost up to the top of the altar. It won't be long before it reaches the roof of the cave. I hate how my controller just sometimes decides to stop working. It's no use. The hole's still too high up. I'll have to find another way, quick before I drown. What else is there to investigate? I can't investigate anything? Oh, box. The puzzle box is still at the base of the altar. It must have been designed to stay put, even at a high tide. Wait, that's it! Dr. Buff must have gotten in here from some oceanside entrance at low tide. That's why his footsteps were leading out of the lake. So it really does connect to the ocean. Not that that helps. I drown before I make it out. I'm getting swept away. Please, stop. The water's just high enough for me to reach the hole. I'm saved. All I have to do is go back the way we came. The water might even lift me all the way back up over that wall of rock. Here it goes. The hole! It's full of rubble. The tunnel collapsing must have filled it in after we fell through it. This This can't be happening. No, I can't give up now. I refuse to die here. The water. I can't. I can't. I can't breathe. Is this the end? Dirk. I wonder if he made it out. So this is what it feels like to drown. I would have eaten that sushi if I known it had been my last meal. I feel like I've been through this before. Ah, now I remember. It was back when all three of us were living in that shack in the mountain. Nayuda and I were playing by the riverside when we got swept up in the rapids.
Ah! Ah!
I thought we were goners, but then... Nayuda! Apollo! Hold on, I'm coming. Sniff, sniff, sniffle, sniffle.
Wah!
Wah! Waluigi! That was a close one. Thought I'd lost you two. I'm sorry, Dirk. Alright, that's enough now. Didn't I teach you that boys don't cry? Fuck you. Fuck you, Dirk.
Thank you, Father. You could have been killed, but you risked your life to save us. Why?
What a silly question. What father wouldn't risk his life to save his own children? Nayuda, Apollo, don't you ever hesitate to call when you need me. Understand? Hey, Dirk.
Hey, Dirk. This isn't forever, right? You'll bring me back from America someday, right?
Of course. I'll come pick you up as soon as things settle down here. Promise? Promise. Okay, you promised. Dirk, I waited and waited for the day you'd come and take me home, but you never came. That's why I tried to forget about you. And my life back in Karain. Dirk, why? Why didn't you? Look, Apollo. Apollo, can you hear me? Dirk? Still can't swim, eh? You came back? But why? I said I'd come for you, didn't I? Yeah, but you can't hold me and swim. We're both going to... Stop talking. You'll bite your tongue. What? Whoa, whoa, whoa! We're being pulled under. What's going on? Why is this happening? May 16th, question marks. Where? Ah, you finally came to, son. Get your fill of seawater. Good thing your name's not Neptune, huh? Dirk. You're telling me, check it out, snot's coming out of his nose.
What a miraculous escape! Not even some of the escape artists' greats could pull that off.
What on earth happened? Sorry it took me so long, son. I made it to the ocean, but I figured you still couldn't swim. So I found a local fisherman and had him take us out near the undersea cavern. He tied a rope to me and I came to grab you. And then he yanked me back. Oh, so that's what pulled us under with such force.
Don't forget about me! I assisted in your escape out too, Polly!
I've helped compatriots escape from all sorts of places. Mountain jails, island prisons. But an undersea cavern, now that was a first. Dirk, you risked his life for me. Dirk, I'm only alive because of you. Thank you. Oh, you're welcome. I just did what any father would do for his son. He saved my life yet again. I guess seawater doesn't make for much of a meal.
It's 'cause Polly didn't have any sushi.
Oh yeah, I haven't eaten anything since this morning. Oh, that's right. Hey, AJ. Dirk got me buy this for you. I thought you might be hungry. Ready to have some this time around. Yeah, thanks. Chomp nom 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 nom. Oh, wow, this is delicious. Ha! Glad you approve. I'd better get some before you eat them all. Chomp chew chew chew. I'm still a train. Just like old time. Just like old times. Dirk used to slice up the fish he caught, and would all eat fresh sashimi together. He used to talk about all the vitamins and minerals packed in the raw fish. Chomp munch munch munch. Hey, by the way, let me see that orb, AJ. Here you go. Whoa, so that's what it looks like.
You found the legendary treasure! Nice work, Polly!
Thanks. I guess you could say mission accomplished. With the orb, our revolution can take a big step forward. Let's celebrate the eve of our revolution. We'll get all dressed up and feast till dawn. Yeah, now you're talking. Time to party! After all that, I just want to go to bed. Sure wish Nayuta was here. Maybe one day we'll enjoy times like these together again. The revolution, if we can bring back those happy days. You can sign me up for... Sorry to interrupt your little party, but... Oh wait, sorry to interrupt your little party, but I'm here for my crystal. Right, left, halt! I forgot the voice I gave this man. It's him again. Well done! Then again, I always knew you could do it. After all, we politicians must be excellent judges of character. Still, I'm impressed you both made it out of there alive. Wait a second. You're the one who shoved us into that pit? It sounds so bad when you say it like that. All I did was give you a little nudge in the right direction. So, it was you. You no good son of a... Eep! Don't look at me like that! The crystal of Ami-Fae is mine. Now hand it over. Over my dead body. Eek! Detective, help! Yeah, I know. Emma, what's going on here? He filed a police report. He claims you're trying to steal his family heirloom. That's him! The one with the long hair! Arrest him this instant! He's the thief that made off with the Attition family's most precious heirloom. Well, I suppose I should ask you to come in for questioning. Down at the police station. I think I'll pass. After all, Mr. Attition seems bent on having me arrested on theft charges. This is not good. If Dirk gets arrested, he'll be sent back to Krain to face execution. Sorry, but now that I know you have the crystal, or orb as you call it, I must insist. Will you please come with me, sir?
Hold it!
Emma, I'm afraid I can't let you take Dirk in. You received the orb from Dr. Buff in a perfectly legal transaction. Is that so? Can you prove it? Of course. We should sufficiently prove that the orb now belongs to Dirk. Where is it? There. Take a look at this agreement. What do we have here? Let's see. I agree to hand over the Founder's Orb to the Defiant Dragons if I will come to no harm. It appears to be a perfectly legal agreement. Not so fast. What's the Founder's Orb? It's the Crystal of Ami-Fae, which means their agreement is null and void. This is going nowhere fast. You can say that again. Then it will just have to go to trial. Right, Apollo? Mr. Wright! Daddy! What's with you two? You look like you just saw a ghost. Why is it going automatically? Oh, yeah. Emma mentioned she had seen him around. What are you doing in Krain Village, Mr. Wright? Mr. Attition has retained me as his lawyer. Wait, you're his lawyer? Hi, Phoenix. I'm a lawyer, too. I think you'd have more pressing things to ask me about. Yeah, I'd better ask what I can while I can. Oh, man. Mr. Wright, why are you serving as Mr. Attition's lawyer? Because he hired me. He needed my help in getting a family heirloom back from Dr. Buff. And it seems he correctly foresaw that something like this might happen. It's because those shifty insurgents were harassing poor Dr. Buff. So I knew I might need a lawyer if things went south. I figured with a celebrated lawyer like Phoenix Wright, I couldn't go wrong. Is this what you came back from Krain for, Mr. Wright? It was just good timing. My work over there just happened to wrap up, so here I am. Plus, Mr. Attition is a very important client. They know each other? But I've never heard Mr. Wright mention his name before. What the fuck? Game! I need a new controller, desperately. Mr. Wright, are you sure this is Mr. Attition's family heirloom? That's my client's assertion. He says it's the crystal of Ami-Fae. Apparently, it's the crystal she once used when channeling spirits. Who's Ami-Fae? She brought Krainese channeling to Japan, and her descendants brought it here. Her true origins are still rather murky, but what's clear is she is the founder of the Krain channeling technique. Oh, so she's like the one they call the founder in Krain, the Holy Mother. Apollo, I don't plan to betray my client's confidence. I may not know all the facts yet, but I do know we won't be handing the crystal over to you. What are you saying? I'm really sorry it's come to this, but... Mr. Wright, I don't understand. Let me spell it out then. If you continue to claim that the crystal belongs to your client, then I will be seeing you in court. What?
What's gotten into you, Daddy?
Nothing. This is strictly business. Two lawyers from the same firm facing off. What are the odds? Lucky for me, I believe I'm the right man for the job. Whatever are you going to do? Remember, he is your boss. How did it come to this? Mr. Wright, please, don't do this. Apollo, there's no point in arguing about it here. When it's now clear we're headed to court, that's where we'll find out who the crystal really belongs to. I don't believe it. Am I really going to face Mr. Wright in court?
Daddy! Apollo, no! We can't have our agencies competing against each other!
It's too late, Trucy. The die has been cast. We each have to fight for our client's best interests.
But...
So, what's it going to be, Apollo? Are we going to have to take this to trial? I have to battle Mr. Wright in court? The legendary Phoenix Wright. No matter how many trials of his I've watched, no matter how dire the situation, he's always pulled out a win in the end. Can I do it? Can I really take on the man whose footsteps I've been following in? I owe it to Dirk to at least try. What should I do? There's no turning back now. If it's a trial you want, Mr. Wright, I'm more than happy to oblige. I'm ready to fight for my client, if it means facing off against you. Alright. I won't be pulling any punches either, Apollo. The kid gloves are officially off. May the best attorney win. You got it.
Whoa, first Daddy, now you? Polly, you're not seriously...
Sorry, Trucy.
But I have to
do this. Apollo. Alright then. I'd better go prepare for tomorrow. See you in court.
Daddy, no, wait!
A fine mess I've gotten you into, son. I mean, of all the lawyers we could have faced, it had to be him. He's practically a celebrity in Kurain now. They're calling him the Fighting Phoenix. I'll be fine. After all, I've come a long way too. Who knows? I could even end up winning. There's always a chance, right? You know, this may be a blessing in disguise. If the trial proves that what we found is indeed the Founder's Orb, then whoever asked Dr. Buff to study it may be revealed too. This is our chance to finally pull them out of the shadows. The first step in your revolution, huh? Yes, the revolution to restore Kurain to its former glory, and save Nayuta's soul. Dirk, I swear to fight as hard as I can in court to make that a reality. I want to see what the notes... Yeah, it's still that, okay. We're going to win this one, you'll see. I know you can do it. Son, It doesn't matter that I'll be going up against Mr. Wright. I have to win this for Dirk. And for Nayuda. His salvation along with all of Karain depends on it. To be continued! Hi Apollo, it's been a while. And we will face our mentor Phoenix Wright next time. Bye bye!